Hello, Jacobson. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. It's a pleasure, Rachel. Thank you for having me.
You're more than welcome, and thank you to open up to the Bridge magazine. And tell me, please, would you be kind enough to tell us why did you come to UK?
Well, I'm here at the behest of a wonderful young company called Kukkle, Kukkle, and they're a personalized greeting card company, and they invited me to come here.
Oh,
and because I've become sort of this YouTube sensation, despite myself, and so I did a thing on YouTube. It's called Double Dream Hands.
Yeah.
It sort of went viral,
Okay.
and then Kukkle invited me to come to the UK and have some fun with it.
Great. I heard of it, and I watched a video with Justin Bieber, and you were
Justin and I are like this.
Oh,
this is
my
me
goodness
over
me.
here, but
And how is it like for you seeing Justin Bieber copying your dance? Because he's a global.
he is,
yeah.
and he wants to be me. There's no doubt. No, I'm joking. It was very flattering. You know, I have spent my entire life working with young people. I write for a magazine about music education. I'm very passionate about music education, about kids' fitness programs, those sorts of things that are quite timely. And I think, for me, I've always been a dancer. I think it's the most natural thing in the world. You know, you put on music for a child, they dance. It's just natural.
Oh, you're absolutely
right. And so I just never got the memo that I was supposed to quit in junior high school. I just kind of kept dancing right through that, and I've always done it. And so now as an adult, I write for I publish a magazine that is for music teachers. And basically our target audience is like 4th and 5th grade. So what is that? 10, 11, 12-year-olds.
Yeah.
I write lots of songs, and then the teachers can teach my songs to their children. And sometimes they're curricular. They might be about mathematics or about English or about the planets or anything like that.
Yeah.
Then if they want to, the teachers can go to my website and I will teach the children to dance. Because a lot of the teachers don't feel comfortable dancing, so they can go to the website and I'll teach it.
Yeah.
So I wrote a song called Planet Rock, and it's a song that's all about this classroom, this music classroom is the place to be. It's exciting. We're going to have fun here in music classroom. It's the planet that really rocks. So I was dancing in this and teaching a song. I was working with some little 4th grade kids, and I was doing some dance moves, and I went like this, and this little boy went, "What do you call that?" And I said, "Well, let's call that a dream hand," because it's like taking a dream and throwing it out there.
That's amazing.
And then a little bit later, I was dancing around, and I went like this, and he said, "Well, what do you call that?" And I said, "Well, we'll call that a double dream hand." So somebody took that song at Planet Rock and took it off my website and put it on YouTube. And although the song was called Planet Rock, they called it Double Dream Hands. And it went crazy.
It has become a global sensation, and we can even call it the dance of the century. Does it come as a matter of surprise, or was you kind of quite prepared of that success? Or?
No, you can't either prepare for it, nor can you run away from it. You just have to embrace it and have a good time with it, and that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah. And how did you feel when you at Helen show in America, Helen
Which show?
Ellen.
Oh, Ellen, I'm sorry. Ellen, Ellen DeGeneres. She's a huge star in the States, and I think a global.
How did you feel like? Because you performed a lovely dance for her at her birthday occasion.
That's right. Well, Ellen is sort of known for loving to dance. All the guests that come on her talk show always dance, and she's always dancing. So she found my Double Dream Hands online, or her staff did, and got excited about it, and she posted it on her website. And then for about a week on her television show, she had a lot of fun with it. She would show it, and she would dance along with me. So for then it was her birthday show, and her staff secretly invited me to come to the show, and they all dressed like me, and they all learned the routine, and we surprised Ellen by doing the Double Dream Hands dance on her show. So it's a lot of fun.
I read about yourself and you're quite involved in education, and yeah, that's a great thing.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm very, I have no illusions of grandeur about this show business thing. What I love is music education. I love working with children. I love teachers. I think it's extraordinarily important. I think the arts is really important in children's lives. And I think in a lot of ways, at least in the United States, I think we have lost that focus on the importance of the arts and the role that it plays in a young person's life. And if I can play one role, it's to be a champion for that role in young people's lives. And I've spent my entire life just trying to keep kids engaged in the arts, because I know that developing that whole person that includes an education in music and the other arts is so vital.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. And yeah, it's just amazing to have you here in UK, especially at this period of time, because in the next few days we're going to have the Father's Day. Maybe you're going to put some spark on the occasion and maybe help. And when parents will be there watching you dancing and this, you might learn. Maybe they might learn a bit from you. This is going to put a bit of spark in, and these 2012 Father Days.
I hope so. You know, the fathers get the short shrift, I think, on a lot of this. The Mother's Day is a really big thing, and Father's Day is sort of like, oh, give them an ugly tie and we'll call it a day. But and we just thought it would be sort of fun. You know, when you go to a wedding dance, it seems like it's always the fathers who are out there sort of with a lampshade on their head and dancing around by the end of the wedding dance. So they want to do it. They just need the permission. So I'm here to give daddies permission to get up and shake their booty. And so that's what we're doing. We're gonna have a daddy dance.
We feel guilty for that, and then we're just gonna catch up by making these Father Days.
Exactly.
Very special one.
Exactly.
If you don't mind, will you be kind enough to teach me a bit, like maybe a couple of moves of the dance?
Exactly, because I'll tell you.
I'm so sorry to.
The most amazing thing is that the double dream hands dance works for any song. It goes like this: pat your legs twice, then shoulder, shoulder, and then bring your hands around your head like this. And do it, oh my. That may be the most exotic double dream hands I've ever seen. So we go, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, double dream hands. But if I gotta move that in there. No, you're too good. So we're gonna do a harder part here. Put your hand like this. We go up and across, and up and across. So twice like that. Okay, now crank like this. Crank and crank back. Crank forward, crank back. Now here's the tricky part. Get down like this. Look at this wall. And you have to take your left hand, push your shoulder back, and then your chin to the front, and then go like this. Shoulder, shoulder, shoulder. You're beautiful. You're a beautiful dancer.
And
I'm sure daddies all over England are going to look just like that.
Thanks ever so much. We're not going to keep you long. We know you have a crazy schedule. But thank you, it was a pleasure, and we feel honored to welcome you.
The pleasure's all mine. Thank you very, very much for being here.